let's draw the Queen. Now I've drawn these 4 oblongs. There's 2 squares, one sitting on top of another, split in half. Split that in half and split that in half again. And the bottom eyelids are going to rest on that line. And then split that in half, split it in half again, and the pupils are going to be kind of round about there. So draw in eyeballs, like that. Except you want to kind of cut them off at the top like that, where the eyelids are going to go. And you've got the bottom eyelid there, and you've got kind of the top eyelid coming around there, and that kind of flicks around there and joins up with this kind of eyebrow line like that. And the bridge of the nose then kind of flicks up towards the angle as well. Maybe a little narrower there. Now the nose is just a little bit up from that centre line of this bottom square. And if you draw a line halfway again, and half those spaces, that's where the width of the nose is going to be. So start just a little bit up there and just kind of go up and curve out, and then you want that kind of curve round like that, and then that will kind of curve in. And the mouth will be half again. You want to be just slightly above that half line, and it's pretty much a straight line across, just going up slightly towards each end, and maybe a tiny little flicker at the end, and you don't want to draw all the individual teeth. That kind of makes it look slightly odd. You can maybe put canines in there, just a hint of canines, and then very subtle top lip. And same with the bottom lip. It's not very full. The Queen doesn't have a Cupid's bow mouth or anything like that, and doesn't slap tons of lipstick on. And then we want a chin, this little quite round chin like that. And we want a kind of curve coming round there. Now the Queen's hair is very, very, very interesting, I think. She has a very individual style, iconic almost, you could say. About here, put a curve, like that. And then that comes around like that. This is a bit weird. Well, this may look a bit weird, and then that's kind of actually that's wrong, so that kind of wants to go like that, and then the hair is going around in that direction. I know this is all a bit weird, isn't it? And then this comes down here. What am I doing? There, that comes down there like that. I get a bit dyslexic drawing hair, and then that, and then here you're going to want to have the tiara, and then we have this kind of shape coming in there, and then these will be kind of curls coming around there, and again here. That's where the ears are. I'm getting a piece of paper to rest my hand on as I start getting in to do the details, so I don't kind of get sweat all over the bottom of the picture. And here I'm going to do the irises. There's not complete circles, but leaving that little bit of white there. And then they'll be quite dark at the top. I'm getting lighter towards the bottom. Leaving that little bit of white there to reflect. You want just a little hint of shade in the eyeball as well. And get this kind of curve, laughter lines, I think we call these. I think I should get rid of these construction lines now. Well, at this point I'm actually quite pleased with the way it's going, and this is about the 6th version I drew and each time it kind of looks great at this point, and then things just go wrong. I don't know, so I've just gone with this one, and I can't quite tell what the matter is. I think she looks too young for one thing, for a contemporary queen. I just not got something quite right. And putting in the shading and stuff like that, I don't know what it is. Anyway, you can see some of the these were the kind of early sketches that I did, just kind of getting the feel for what she looks like. And these are some of the ones that I've done. I spent hours on this today. That's terrible. And that's not, because she's very glamorous. She was probably lovely when she was young. and that one's not too bad. Well, there we go. And if you want to try learning to draw the crown, click that up there, or try the mystery drawing. Either way, make sure you're subscribed for more videos. Check out my other channel, Draw Stuff Real Easy, for shorter videos. In the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.